Hey everybody, what's up and welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Liz, your host here at Crimes Untold. And today we're going to be talking about Lynn Turner. So Lynn Turner is our first Black widow that we are discussing for Valentine's crimes. So she has been connected to the deaths of two of her husbands for financial gain. Lynn would meet her first husband, Glenn, in 1991, and their marriage would soon ensue the following year. But to Glenn's dismay, she would spend more than he could make, and they would start to sleep apart in separate rooms. This is also when she would start to screw around with a firefighter by the name of Randy Thompson. So her husband was oblivious because he started to plan leaving his wife in 1995. And I'm assuming that she caught wind of this because Glenn would end up going to the ER because he was severely ill with like a flu-like illness. This was on March 2nd of 1995. He would be treated and then sent home. But Glenn wouldn't be seen alive again after this. Lynn returned home the next day to find him dead. Lynn was awarded $153,000 in monetary gains off of her husband's death due to it being ruled as natural causes. Lynn would soon after move into a home she bought with Randy Thompson, and they would have two children together. But they soon would also have problems in 2000. Randy would move out, and it would cause Lynn to spin out of control. Soon Randy would become sick, and his sickness would have him go to the ER where he complained of nausea and vomiting. He would be brought back to a stable condition and was released on January 21st. Lynn, being the nice woman that she was, made some jello for Randy, but he would be found dead the following day. Lynn would gain financially yet again from this death in a sum of $36,000 instead of the $200,000 one because that one had lapsed and it was inactive. Just like Glenn, Randy's cause of death was an irregular heartbeat or natural causes. Soon after Randy's death, it opened the eyes of the police, and they decided to reopen the death of Glenn Turner. There was too many similarities, and it was very strange. Glenn's mother would read Randy's obituary and would contact Randy's relative. This relative then would confirm the notion of Lynn being involved with him too. So things were slowly starting to add up. Next on the things to do would be to complete blood workups for Randy, and what they found was shocking. They found an ethylene glycol mix with antifreeze in Randy's system. It seemed that there was also a similar mix as to that you would give to stray animals when they were put down. And it also seems that Lynn had recently visited an animal shelter as well. But that wasn't the only thing. She also asked what poisons would be, used and how to put them down when she was at this animal shelter. So when they exhumed Glenn's body, they found the same mix in his kidneys. After finding this, they went back to the crime scene photos and could see that in the garage there was antifreeze present. 10 months post the murder of Randy Thompson, Lynn Turner was arrested in connection to Glenn Turner's murder. She would be convicted in 2004 and then would go on trial for the murder of Randy, of which she would also be convicted. In the case of Randy's death, she could have had the death penalty, but was given life without parole. Ultimately, she would be found dead on August 30th of 2010 from an apparent suicide from prescriptions that she had been stocking up on or saving in order to commit suicide. So that, my friends, is the case of Lynn Turner. I hope you learned something from this, and I will see you guys in my next one.